Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on your weekly dose of wild wonders. Today, we're talking about one of the flashiest and most fascinating birds on the planet, the peacock. From its dazzling feathers to some seriously surprising facts, you'll never look at this bird the same way again. Let's dive in. 1. Peacocks are only the males. When most people say peacock, they think of the bird with the stunning, colorful fan of feathers. But here's something many folks don't know. Only the males are called peacocks. The females are actually called peahens, and the term peafowl refers to both. While the peacock gets all the attention with its showy looks, peahens are more muted in color, typically brown or gray, which helps them stay hidden when they're nesting. Nature gave them camouflage, and the males? Well, they got the drama. 2. Those feathers? All for love. Peacocks grow their massive, iridescent tail feathers, called a train, not just to look pretty, but to impress the ladies. During mating season, they perform elaborate courtship displays where they fan out their tail, shake it slightly to make a rustling sound, and strut around in circles. It's kind of like a bird version of a runway model, all glitz, confidence, and flair. And the more eye spots on their tail, the more attractive they are to potential mates. It's literal beauty in the eye of the beholder. 3. Their feathers aren't actually colored. Okay, get ready for some science magic. Peacocks don't actually have colorful feathers, at least not in the way you think. Their brilliant blues, greens, and purples come from something called structural coloration. Instead of pigments, their feathers are made up of microscopic crystal-like structures that reflect light in specific ways, creating shimmering, changing colors depending on the angle. So basically, their beauty is all thanks to physics. Pretty wild, right? 4. They can fly, sort of. With all those fancy feathers, you might think peacocks are strictly grounded birds. But believe it or not, they can fly, just not very far. Peacocks are surprisingly strong flyers in short bursts. They usually fly to escape danger or to roost in high places like tree branches or rooftops. Watching a peacock take off is almost like watching a magic carpet lift off, awkward at first, but then smooth and graceful in the air. Their long tails trail behind them like a royal cape. 6. They shed their feathers every year. That stunning tail isn't permanent. After the breeding season, peacocks shed their entire train in a process called molting. For a little while, they look more like their peahen counterparts, much plainer. But don't worry, the feathers grow back over the next few months, and often come back even longer and more vibrant than before. In fact, some people collect these naturally shed feathers for art, decor, or even spiritual practices. No harm done to the bird. Before we go any further, please subscribe. 7. Their natural pest control. Believe it or not, peafowl aren't just pretty faces. They're also hardcore hunters when it comes to small pests. These birds love to eat insects, snakes, small rodents, and even ticks. In some rural areas, people keep peafowl around farms not for show, but to help manage pests. They're like feathered exterminators, keeping the environment balanced while adding a little flair to the backyard. 8. Sacred in many cultures. Peacocks hold deep symbolic meaning in many parts of the world. In Hinduism, the peacock is associated with the god Kartikeya and is also the vehicle of Saraswati, the goddess of wisdom. It symbolizes beauty, purity, and immortality. In Buddhism, it represents openness and acceptance since peacocks are believed to eat poisonous plants without being harmed, a metaphor for transforming suffering into enlightenment. And in India, it's even the national bird, a true icon of grace and pride. 9. They date back to the dinosaurs. Birds are the closest living relatives of dinosaurs, and peacocks are part of that lineage. Scientists believe that many of the traits we see in modern birds, like feathers, beaks, and nesting behaviors, evolved millions of years ago from dinosaur ancestors. The peacock's dramatic tail might even be a modern echo of the flashy features used by prehistoric creatures to attract mates or show dominance. So yes, that bird strutting around your garden? It's got ancient roots. 10. There are albino and white peacocks. Not all peacocks come in jewel tones. There are also white peacocks, which are absolutely breathtaking. Most people think they're albino, but they're actually leucistic, meaning they lack pigment in their feathers but still have normal eye color. Albinos have red or pink eyes. These white peacocks have the same feather structure as colorful ones, so they shimmer in the sunlight in a pearly, ghost-like way. They're rare, mystical-looking, and often considered symbols of purity. So there you have it, 10 incredible things you probably didn't know about peacocks. From ancient ancestors to modern-day icons, these birds are way more than just pretty feathers. If you learned something new today, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and share this video with a fellow animal lover. And let us know in the comments, what's your favorite peacock fact? See you next time with more amazing stories from the animal kingdom.